my god, my brain is so all over the place from this game. I cannot. I feel bad for accusing Kawa. I don't feel bad for accusing that Megabit. Yukio, he's very suspicious, that's why. And mysterious. So yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, like, fuck moment. But yeah, let's get back to this, guys. It was an accident too. I tried to pick her up, but my hand slipped. That's a lie. I'm serious. The reason I didn't admit it was because I lost my chance. By the time I made up my mind to admit everything and return to the lodge, it was already declared an accident. When she regained consciousness in the ambulance, she looked at me and smiled and said, "Thank you." I couldn't say anything. If I brought it up again and came forward, it would just hurt her. I made up my mind to carry the burden of the crime to my grave. Of course, the suspicion was cast on you, Shin. I thought about coming forward many times, but I firmly believed the suspicion would be cleared. You were completely innocent after all. Just so you know, if you did happen to be arrested for and charged for it, I would have talked right away. I don't doubt that. While I was held for questioning, you came to protest to the police many times. You even helped my mom in writing up a petition. I know better than anyone that you never intend to have me pay for your crime. All you wanted was this to be passed off as an accident. Didn't want anyone to be blamed. But that's wrong. Even if it was just a moment, you have been merciless attempt. You can't just pretend that didn't happen. I can. Shin, you might have the evidence of the crime, but not of the motive. I'm always going to say it was an accident. I'm sorry for trying to hide it, but I didn't want to hurt her adamantly. There is no reason at all I would want to hurt her. There is. Flurry, remember what happened back then. What did you say? And think what happened because of it. Think. Do you really intend to just turn a blind eye to say something you don't want me to see? Is that really okay? You won't be able to move on. Is this the relationship right now so important that you can destroy it? Remember. Shin, come back then. What I saw was... Oh boy! Flurry, there you are. Are you okay? Can you stand up? Shin, you came for me. Looks like you're out of it. Bleeding's pretty severe. That must have gotten cut by the glass in this bottle. This is exactly why it's bad to litter. Wait a second, try not to move. Ow. Just holding it isn't enough to make the blood stop. I need to get you to the hospital right away. I'll carry you on my back. Hold on. Shin, you're really kind. Can you see me? I hurt all over. Everything's hazy. I can't see well, Shin. Why? Shin isn't kind enough. Don't you think so too? So why Shin? Oh? What are you saying? Why couldn't it be me? Eek! So Toma. Oh. Oh. Controller down, face down. Oh, so much. Because he wants you and he can't have you. That's why. He got angry that you saw him as Shin. That's who you were thinking about. It was Toma. Why? No, I need to forget this. This was just a mistake. I need to forget everything. Oh? Looks like you managed to unseal your memories. Alright. Now I can finally determine where I belong, and I can go home. You haven't remembered everything yet, but the thing sealing all your memories away is gone. You remember everything soon. A reliable knight is at your side at all. Are you leaving? Yeah, I need to do my job. Once we finish separating, you'll forget all about me, but I'll never forget you. No matter where I am in, I'm always be praying for you to be happy. Thank you. Aww. Thanks. Bye-bye. Well. Oh? Don't talk to me. What the hell are you doing? You shouldn't force someone to remember something they wanted to forget. You're always like this, Toma. You think everything's fine as long as you're protecting her. That's not good. No, it's good at all. Flurry, did you remember what happened? Can you talk? Yeah, but Toma is... I know you don't want Toma to hear this, but if you don't say anything, we won't know the truth. We need to know everything and see these crimes atone for before we can move on, right? Do you really intend to let those responsible carry this sin for the rest of their lives? Go on. Go ahead. If you remember, then there's no use in hiding it. Toma pushed me. I mistook Toma for Shen. He got mad and pushed me. Toma, do you like... You misunderstood. I just had issues with Shen for a long time and I got angry when you confused us. Hey, you're still sprouting bullshit like that at the time like this? You're the one who always said lying can be the best thing to do at certain situations. It's the best thing to do sometimes because it brings the best results to everyone involved. But when you try hiding something that's inconvenient to you, that's just a lie. That's wrong, Shin. This is the best path for me and for everyone else. That's why no matter what you say, I'll always deny it. So what will you do? You got anything else to throw at me? I got it. Then there's another piece of evidence. His pictures of her that I found in your room among the others. What? I didn't want to bring this up. If I didn't have to. But you're still making excuses. Wait a minute. Just how did you get your hands on that? I threw it all away. I snuck in and took a few pictures before you disposed of them. I also took a photo of these sitting in your room. When did you... Oh, I see. It's when you took my wallet and you said you'd be back to go buy some drinks. You of all people would know that I keep my key in my wallet. That's right. You do realize you committed both theft and trespassing, right? You can't use that as evidence. I know that, but that's fine. In fact, I intend to return these photos and items to you, as well as the other evidence. My goal was only to get you to admit what you have done, from your own mouth. You were afraid you actually be charged with this crime, weren't you? The thing you were afraid of is us finding out what you had done, wasn't it? You love her, so when she called you by my name, you couldn't control yourself and you pushed her. You didn't want us to know that. You thought if you admitted it, you would hurt us far more than it would hurt you. That's all there was to it, am I right? My goal is already accomplished. Your goal is now impossible. I'm not interested in this evidence anymore. Throw it away or give it to the police. Do whatever you want. Looks like I've lost. This is why I always don't like competing with you. It just never just stay a game. I feel the same way. In the end, Flurry chose your fairy. Toma, is this all true? Did you really? You mean the fact that I pushed you? Or I'm in love with you? They're both true. Why were you hiding it? You already know the reason. I know still. You love to lie, and at times you love to lie, and at the same time you have a hard time letting both the good and the bad coexist. You should just have left it as an accident, then I could have just suffered with this guilt for the rest of my life alone. You finding out about this only hurts Flurry more. And you find out exactly how much I was hurting. We all end up suffering from this guilt forever. But if we don't face the truth, we can't move on. Me, her, and you too, Tama. It's just still like it was before, when I agreed with you after her performance. I told you that what you said to her was too harsh. And I told you what you were trying to do was sweep the truth under the rug and ignore what really happened. After that, I started desperately praying that she would be even better next year so that I could see her smile. After the next year, she was really amazing. You remember it too, right? Like she was a different person. I believe that the gods had heard my prayers and answered them. I thought it was a miracle. When the performance ended, I saw her rush over to you, smiling. I finally realized everything. I was beyond disappointed that I really hoped for her to smile at me. The one who she was actually thinking about her happiness was you, Shin. In the end, the event led you to start dating. I guess the gods saw through my selfishness. That was what I was thinking the entire time. Also, Flurry, how do you not realize any of this until now? Before you and Shin started going out, I asked you many times to go out with me. Remember? He did? I don't remember that. You probably said it lightheartedly like you usually do. Pretty much. I was scared. She started avoiding me. I didn't know how I could continue to live my life. But I said it many times, and I wonder why you didn't realize how I felt. And while I couldn't escape the limits of being a childhood friend to you, Shin was able to manage to do it himself. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. I was pretty much risking my life. I was prepared to throw everything away. Toma, did you ever confess to her with that level of determination? No. The only reason you were able to do something like that is because you were impulsive. I had loved her for so long, but after being so close to her for that long, even sort of as a sibling, I couldn't risk it. Yeah, right. Even if I was in your position, I still would have confessed. The length and time you felt doesn't matter. Just stop trying to come up with excuses for your cowardice. You lost the moment, and you decided that you were too scared to risk her. To take a risk for her, I couldn't give up on her. Someone like that. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't exactly as you said, and from a long time ago, I wanted to be able to do that like you. Hey, do you still remember when she started talking about marriage back when we were kids? I already liked her since way back then, and that's why I got flustered. Back then, you came in front of me you came from the sidelines and snatched her up. I don't remember that. Wow, you're really that kind of guy. Flurry, do you remember? Did that really happen? Do I remember proposing to you, Toma? But was that really the end of the story? Memories! Toma, when we grow up, we should get married.
Huh?
What? You too, Shin. We'll all be together forever. Okay, sounds good. Wait, you two! You know you can only get married to one person, right? Most important person. 3 people can't do that. Really? But I like you both the most. That's no good. Someday you'll have to choose one person. What? But... Hey, don't cry. Then you should marry me. I'll be with you forever. Won't that be good? Oh my. What? Why did you get to decide? Shin, you'll really marry me? Yeah, I like you the most after all. Thank you. I like you too, Shin. Let's be together forever. It's a promise. Yeah, it's a promise. He was so cute, but I gotta say, oh my. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Tomo. I can't believe I did that. This isn't really your fault. It's not Shin's either. Although you were both just a tad slow. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? I'm the one who should be apologizing. I did something terrible for you, and I couldn't stop lying. I'm sorry. I caused a lot of suffering for Shin, too. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I don't know how much you have to put it up with. I don't know how much you've had to put up with until now. I don't even know how shocking it must have been for you to be mistaken for me. But regardless of the reason, you hurt her, and I cannot forgive that. You don't have to forgive me. In fact, you shouldn't. Clench your teeth. Toma. Ow. He kind of deserved that. Don't think that hurt only for you, idiot. Yeah, I won't forget. Anyway, I'll be paying a visit to the police. Mind if I take this evidence you were giving to me, right? Go ahead. Toma, we'll be waiting for you. Thanks. I guess we should go now too. Where? Doesn't matter. Oh, I know. How about Crayfish Park? Doesn't matter, then you pick a place. Got it. Do you not want to remember? Huh? Did I go too far? Didn't I just hurt the two of you? That's not true. I knew it would be painful for you, but I couldn't just leave the entire burden on Toma. I thought he would feel a little better if he could confess everything and apologize. He could finally put it in the past. I wanted him to atone for this and move on, and I didn't want to keep making sacrifices himself and have to live with them. Yeah, I know. But that's still my fault, because I've been monopolizing you since childhood. I stole you away, I put it all, and it all put stress on him. Shin. And that's why him wanting to be more like me, he's gotta be an idiot to think that. I'm the only one who's always wanted to be more like him. I've always thought I could be kinder to you. I wish I could be him, just like him. But I don't know how to do that. And I always ended up hurting you. Toma's a lot more worthy than I am. I don't see at all how he could feel inferior to me. And besides, if I haven't been so forceful with you, you want have fallen off the cliff. If I hadn't done that, this incident never happened. Blah, 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 blah. It's all been my fault from the very start. Shin, that's enough. If I realized how Toma felt about you, I would have taken a chance to think about him before confessing. If I hesitated in confession to you back then, maybe something might have changed for the better. You might have even started seeing Toma in a different light and choose him instead. I'm the one who butted in insensibly without knowing or thinking of anything. There's no mistaking that I'm the one who pushed him this far over the edge. I'm sorry. It's okay. But I couldn't just sit still when it came to you. Even if I knew it would be in the result, I wouldn't have been able to help it. Even knowing I would end up destroying everything, I would still have stolen you away. I was still in love, and I didn't know what else I could do. Shin. Kiss. It's alright if you blame me, but I'll never let you go. I'll make you happy, and even that idiot Toma will be able to laugh about all of this. Apparently Toma isn't going to be prosecuted. Really? It's not 100% certain, but the detective is investigating me and says how things are looking. I see, that would be nice. Even if it was prosecuted, it would just have been for bodily harm. He was a first offender and he's showing remorse, so it shouldn't be too bad. I let Iki and Kit know about this too. They both helped us out a lot after all. And of course I told Sawa, and I thought of telling Yukio, but he's been out of contact for a while. Hey, I wanted to ask you something. And we will not go to options. We will go to save, damn it. And I will see you guys all in the next episode. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!